This is the Roulette Master, and if you want to join a community of people that love to play roulette and get better at it every single day of the week, then go ahead and hit the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content that releases every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And I saw a lot of you join the TRM fan club this week. That's fantastic. Again, for those of you that haven't signed up, it's only 99 cents a month, and you can sign up for it with the link in the description or by clicking join on the homepage. I really appreciate all of your support. And now let's go ahead and get started with today's video. And I've received many messages from you guys asking me more about how I'm playing at the casino. And I'm definitely using some of the systems that people have sent in lately. And tonight I'm going to share one with you that I just used and won a lot with last night. And I think this is a fantastic system. And actually, one of my subscribers, Carl, says that he has not lost a single time with this, and he's been using it nonstop. So that's pretty exciting to hear about a system that that we've had on here. And I'm going to go ahead and share it with you tonight, and tell you how I've been using it at the casino to do really, really well. Last night was awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with $10 units, and part of this system is play like a pro, which is to use all 6 of the outside bets, but that's a small part of it. And so we look at the last 2 numbers, and they're both 19 to 36, so we could start with 1 to 18 for 10. But then that's just a small part of this one. This is a much safer way to play like a pro, and that is a win. So for those of you that don't know, the original Play Like a Pro system, you double your bets after you lose, and you have to have a really large bankroll, and it does work really well, but it's higher risk. This is a much safer system, and when you get a win like that, you look for 2 to bet against again. And right now we have 2 black and 2 even, so we could either go odd or red, and let's go ahead and go red for 10. And this is a very different progression. So here we go. That's a 25 red. That's a win. So currently we are already up $20. And for the first time, we need to spin without betting. But since we have all 6 bets on the outside to choose from, that doesn't happen a lot. That's a 35 black. And those are both high numbers and odd numbers. So we could go even or 1 to 18. Let's go ahead and go 1 to 18 for 10, and here we go. So let's see what we get here. That's a win. Okay, and we're at $30 already. Now we're looking at 3 odd in a row, so let's go even for 10. And I can't wait to share this with you and again show you how I've been winning with this. And that's a 9 red there. Okay, so we lost. So the only one that's a double is the first, so it's not really doubling. The next bet is 20 though. So now we're going to stay on even for 20. And here we go. But we're not going to stay on this long term. I'll show you how we do that as well. Okay, so we lost at 20. Now we're at 30. We're going up 1 unit, not doubling. And let's see what we get here. This is a 34 red. Okay, that's a win. So when we win with this, you just go back a unit. You don't go back to the beginning unless you're in session profit. We're up $30, so we're going to go, we don't have new session profit, so we're going to go back to 20. And let's spin without betting here. And let's see what we get. That's a 6 black, so let's see if we have 2 to bet against. And we have 2 evens, so we can go odd for 20. So we were at 30 on the last one. We did get a win, so we went 1 back to 20. And that's a 16 red there. Okay, and we lost. So on that last bet there, you can see that we were at odd at 20. Now we go to 30. And currently it shows we're only up 10, but that's because we need to get a few more wins here. And now we have a $30 bet on odd. All right, so here we go. Okay, we got the win. So then we go back to 20, and we're up $40 right now. We have two 1 to 18s, so now we have a $20 bet on 19 to 36. And there's a very, very important thing that I haven't told you yet that's I need to share with you here soon, so make sure you stay for the whole video. And now we're going to go from 20 to 10 because we got a win. And now let's check our balance. We're up $60. And let's go even for 10 because the last two are odd. And here we go. That's a 35 black. Okay, so we lost that one, so we'll go 10 to 20. But again, if we have a lot of losses, we're not going to stay on even forever. I'm going to share that with you as well. And that's a 33 black. Okay, so now we're going to go to 30 on even. And the farthest we're going to go on even would be 40. And I'll show you what we do next. So that's a 32 red. Okay, but we won at 30, so we're going to go back to 20. We're up $60. And let's go 1 to 18 for 20 because the last four are 19 to 36. And here we go. All right. That's a 30 red. That's a loss, so we go from 20 to 30. And this was just working so good for me last night. I just had to share this with you again today. And this is a 3 red. That's a win at 30, so we're going to go back to 20. And we'll be on black since the last three were red. And again, just getting so many messages from you guys that really want to know just what am I using in the casino to win. So that's what I've been focused on this week. And that was a $20 loss there on even. So now we go to 30. Not doubling, just going up one unit after losses. But we're only going to go up to $40. So here we go. That's a loss, so we'll go to 40 now. And then I'll show you what we do next. So here we go. That's a 27 red. Okay, so now what we do is we find something new to bet on. So we're not on even anymore. So let's look here, and we have, let's see, 27 and 15. So really right now we need to spin without betting and get something else to bet on. So here we go. Just can't be even. All right, so now we have two high numbers, so we could go 1 to 18, and now we're going to go to 50. So we're going to go from 40 to 50, but we're going to have something new to bet on so that you can't have a long losing streak on one thing. And that is a loss, so now we'll go to 60. And the furthest we can go on this one would be 80. So only 4 in a row that you can lose in with this way of playing. But that's a win. So now we're going to go back to 50, but we need to find something new to bet on. And we have, let's see, 2 1 to 18s. Let's go 19 to 36. Let's check what we just bet on. We're going to go from 60 to 50. And this is one of those systems that where once you work your way back down, that's when it's time to cash out. So here we go. That's a 30 red. That is a win. So we need something new to bet on, and we're going to go to 40. So now, let's see, we need to spin without betting. Again, we don't have to do that too much, but we do need to do it here. And let's see, that's a 36 red. We have 2 evens, we could go odd, or we have 2 highs, we could go 1 to 18. Let's go 1 to 18 for 40. Again, we're going up 1 when we lose, down 1 when we win. You can't lose more than 4 in a row. So 28 black, that's a loss. So now we're going to go from 40 to 50. And since this one will be 4 in a row, 40, 50, 60, 70 would be the highest we could go before switching. So remember that, we're on $50. And let's see what we get here. That's a 29. Okay, so now we're going to go to 60 on 1 to 18. But if we lose at 60 and 70, we need to find a new bet. So here we go. That's another loss. So now we're going to go to 70. Okay. And this is another game that takes patience, but it's so much safer than playing Martingale. And that's an 8 black. And now we're going to go back to 60, but we're going to find something new to bet on. And we need to spin without betting here. So let's do that first, and then we'll drop down to $60. And we have a 24 black. Let's see. So we could go red or odd. Let's go red. Then we'll go red for 60. And then the most we could go here, since we're starting something new, is 60, 70, 80, 90. And that's a win. And now we're going to go from 60 to 50, and we need something new to bet on. So let's go 50 on 1 to 18. And again, once we work our way back down, we'll be in a good situation to cash out. But we're going to play longer. I've been doing that with all these systems because I want you to see the good and the bad with each system, and I think you don't see that in short sessions. So here we go. Okay, that's a loss at 50 on 1 to 18. We're going to go to 60 now, and we're going to need to go to, let's see. Actually, we can go to 50 there. I'm sorry, I went the wrong way. We're going to 70. Sorry about that. Let's double check that. Yep. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake. It's 60. We're going 50 to 60. Here we go. It's always good to check yourself. So here we go. 6 black, and that is a win. So now we're going to go back to 50, and let's find something new to bet on. Currently, we're up 30. And we're going to do, well, we need to spin without betting here. We don't have anything to bet against out of those 6 outside bets. And, okay, and we'll put that bet on odd because the last 2 were even. So here we go. Okay, that's a 17 black. So it's starting to work back our way. We're going to go from 50 to 40 now. And now you can see we're up $80. So patience is paying off, and the $40 bet we need to spend before we do that one. And usually we don't have to spend this much, but occasionally you have to spend a few times. And that's because you're using all 6 outside bets, which helps you. And so we could go 19 to 36, or we could go red. Let's go red for 30, and let's work our way back down hopefully here. So let's see, that's a loss there though, so we'll go back up to 40, and let's see here. So now we are on red again for 40. See, we were at 30, and the highest we could go on this bet would be 30, 40, 50, 60. And that's a 31 black. And now we're going to have 50 on red. But if we lose at 50 and 60, we find a new bet. So that keeps us from losing a bunch in a row on one thing. And that's a win there. So now we'll go from 50 to 40. You see we're up $60. And the 40 we can put on even because the last 2 are odd. And here we go. I just love how much safer this system is. And I just had a great night with it at the casino last night. As long as I was patient, it came right back. You just have to wait for the right moment to cash out. And you can see we won at 40. So now we're going to 30 and we're up $100. And let's go 19 to 36. And we're going to go from 40 to 30. So here we go. All right. 16 red. It's a loss at 30, so we're going to go to 40. And remember, the most you can lose on this one is 30, 40, 50, 60. So only 4 in a row, and then you'd have to find a new bet. And again, that keeps you from losing those long streaks on one color or something like that. So there's a loss at 40. Now we're at 50, and again, the furthest we'll go without switching bets is 60. That's a 24 black. That's a win, so we go from 50 to 40 and find something new to bet on. And we're up 80 right now. We'll have, it looks like we do need to spin one more time. And here we go. That's a 3 red, so our $40 bet, we need to spend one more time here. Don't have 2 to bet against yet. It's an 18 red. Okay, so now we'd have a $40 bet. We could go, we would need to go 19 to 36 or black. So let's go black for 40. And here we go. Let's see if we can get a win. We got the win. Fantastic. So now we're going to go to 30, and we can go 19 to 36 because the last two are 1 to 18. We're up $120. And let's see if we can get a win on 19 to 36. And we did not. So we're going to go from 30 to 40. And the most you can bet on this 19 to 36 would be 30, 40, 50, 60. And then you'd have to find something new to bet on. So here's our $40 bet on 19 to 36. Okay, we got the win. So now we're going to go back to 30. And we're up $130. See how it's all coming together? And we can go even because it looks like the last 3 are odd. So $30 on even, and here we go. Okay, that's a win. So we're working our way back down. And you can see now we're up $160. So this is working. And it's much safer than martingale. So we're going to go from 30 to 20. And let's go to 1 to 18 because the last 2 are 19 to 36. And let's see what we get here. It's a double zero. That's a loss. Okay, so now we're going to go to 30. And the most we can lose on this one would be 20, 30, 40, 50. And now we have our $30 bet on 1 to 18. Okay, that's another loss. So we'll go to 40. And if we lose at 40 and 50, we'd have to get a new bet because you can only lose 4 in a row before you have to switch. And that's a 25 red. Okay, so now we have a $50 bet on 1 to 18. And here we go. If we lose this, we switch the bet. But we got the win. So now we're going to go from 50 to 40. And let's see, we're up 120 right now. And we need to go even. Okay, 50 to 40. And here we go. Okay, we got the win. So now we go from 40 to 30. And we can go red. Or we could go 19 to 36. Let's go red for 30. Let's check our balance. We're up $160. And, you know, when you work your way back down to $10 or close to, it's time to cash out usually. But we're going to play a little longer so you can see the good and the bad of everything. That's a $30 loss. And now we're going to go to 40. The most we'd be able to lose on this one would be 30, 40, 50, 60. And here we go. So that's a 16 red. That's a win, so we'll go from 40 to 30. We're up 170, and let's get a spin here before we place our $30 bet and get a couple fresh numbers. So that's a 27 red. Okay, so our $30 bet can go on black because the last 2 are red, and here we go. Okay, we got it. So now we're working our way almost all the way back down. Now we're at $20 and we're up 200 now. See how that works? And now we'd have $20 on 1 to 18 because the last 2 are 19 to 36. So find one of the 6 outside bets that works. And then here we go. That is a loss. So the worst we could do on 1 to 18 would be a loss at 20, 30, 40, 50. And now we're going to go to 30. And then if we lost at 50, we'd have to switch the bet again. So here we go. That's another loss. So then we'd go to 40. And if we lost at 40 and 50, we'd have to leave the 1 to 18 and find a new one. Okay, but we got the win. So now we go from 40 to 30. And let's see, we need to spin without betting. And here we go. Let's see what we're going to put 30 on. That's a 1 red. Looks like we're going to put 30 on 19 to 36. And the worst we could do on 19 to 36 would be a loss at 30, 40, 50, 60. Let's go ahead and spin now. And here we go. That's a loss. So we lost at 30. Now we're on 40. And again, the worst we could do would be to lose 40, 50, 60. But we lost again. Okay, now we're at 50. And let's see if we can get a win. That's another loss. So this would be our last bet at $60. And if we lose this, we have to find a new bet. If we win, we have to find a new bet too. Okay, so that is a win. So we go back to $50 and we have to find a new bet. So it would be black. And we need to work our way back down again now after those losses. So here we go. Okay, that's a loss. Okay, we lost there. So the worst we could do on this one would be to lose at 50, 60, 70, 80. So now we have our $60 bet and on black. And let's spin. Okay, we got it. So new bet, and we go from 60 to 50. And we need to go to even because the last two are odd. Now we have a $50 bet on even. Let's try to work our way back down. But we lost. That's an odd. And the worst we could do on this one would be to lose at 50, 60, 70, 80. And then we would have to switch. So now we have a $60 bet on even. And here we go. That's another loss. So now we would go to 70. And again, the highest we can go on this one is 80. So here we go. That's a win. So we go from 70 to 60 and we find a new bet. So we need to go black from 70 to 60 because the last three are red. And here we go. That's another loss though. So now we're going to go from 60 to 70. And the highest we could go on black would be 90. 4 in a row. Okay, that's a win. That's a 29 black. So we go from 70 to 60 and find a new bet. It would need to be even. And that's because the last two are odd. And then we'll check our balance here. Let's see. That is a 1 red. That's a loss. So now we'll have a $70 bet. And the worst we could go on even would be up to 90. So here we go. That's a 22 black. That's a win. So now we go back to 60. And we need to spin without betting for the first time in a while. We're currently up 120. And we're going to be going to $60 here next. And let's see what we need to bet on. So we can go red or odd. And let's go red for 60. Here we go. Double zero, ouch. Okay, so before we go to 70, let's go ahead and get a couple fresh numbers in there. All right, let's clean it out a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and reset, and we'll go to 70. And then the worst we could do would be losing at 70, 80, 90, 100. And the $70 bet looks like it should go to even. And let's go ahead and spin with 70 on even. And here we go. And we got it. So we're going to go back to 60. And let's see, we need to go 1 to 18, it looks like. Okay, we're up 130. Let's try to work our way back down if we can. And we just need patience and bankroll, and we have both. So here we go. There's a win at 60, so let's find a new bet. We're going to go to 50. We're up 190. See how that comes back. And the 50, we can go odd or red. Let's go red. And here we go. See if we can get a win on red for 50. We got it. So now we're going to go to 40. And we're up $240 now. So now we're going to go 19 to 36. You can see we bet 50. So now we're going to go to 40. And now you're starting to see how great this system is. And it's low risk compared to martingale. So that's pretty cool too. That's a win at 40. So now we're going to go to 30. Finally, our patience is paying off. We're up $280. Fantastic. And now we're going to go again to 30, and let's go to black. And actually, you know what? Let's go. We don't have to go black. Let's go. We can go even. Let's do that because the last two were odd. And here we go. And we got it. Okay, so now we would be at $20. We're up $310. So the next bet would be 20, and we can go 19 to 36 for 20. All right, let's see if we can get a win. Okay, we lost that one, so we'd go 20 to 30. And the worst we could do here on 19 to 36 would be 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's very important to remember. Here we go. We got the win. So now we'll go from 30 back to 20. We're up $320. And we'd be on even for 20. Because the last two are odd. And here we go. Okay, we lost that one. So the worst we could do on this would be losing at 20, 30, 40, 50. And now we're at 30 on even. Then we would have to switch if we lost all four. That's another loss. Okay. Now we're on 40. Again, 50 is the highest we can go on even. So here we go. That's another loss. So 3 in a row losses. So now we go to 50 and spin. This is our last chance on even, and then we're going to have to switch. And we lost again. So now we need a new bet, and we're going to go to 60. So let's go ahead and switch to, we can go black. We'd have to go to black. So let's check that last bet. You can see it was at 50. Now we're going to go to 60. And let's go ahead and spin on black. And the most we could lose here would be 60, 70, 80, 90. There's a win. So now we're going to go to 50, and it would need to be on even. And we went from 60 to 50. Because all those odd numbers there. There we go. Now we need to go from 50 to 40. So let's see, now we would go 1 to 18 for 40. Let's try to work our way back down. Now we're back up to 90. Let's try to work our way back down again. So here we go. 00, ouch. That's never fun. Okay, so now we would go from 40 to 50, and we're on 1 to 18. And here we go. Okay, we got it. So we'd go 50 back to 40, and let's check our balance. We're up 300, and we'd have a $40 bet. First, we would need to spin and get some clean numbers, and let's see what we get here. Okay, so after that win at 40, we could go high or we could go even. So let's go 30 for even. We're up $300, and let's spin. All right, we got it. So now we would go to 20, and we can go red for 20. Let's see if we can work our way all the way back to 10. That'd be cool. And That's a 27 red. Fantastic. Now we're up $350. Now we have a $10 bet. We finally worked our way back down with patience and bankroll, and we really didn't even need a lot of bankroll today so far. So now we have a $10 bet on 1 to 18. Again, using all 6 outside bets to choose our betting spot. And then we lost there. So the worst we could do on 1 to 18 would be to lose on 10, 20, 30, 40. Now we have a $20 bet there. So I did fantastic with this last night, so that's why I wanted to share it with you. I think this is a good week to share with you the strategies I've been winning with at the casino because I've had a lot of people asking about that. We won at 20, so we go back to 10, and we would need to go to even or black. And let's go black for 10. We're up $360 now. Fantastic. And also with the system that's very that's not very risky compared to martingale. It's very low risk. So we're up $370 now, and we're all the way back to that original $10 bet. So you can see we don't have anything to bet against, so we'd have to spin again. And there's a 19 red. And so if we bet again, our next bet would be on 1 to 18 for 10. And again, then the most you could lose would be 10, 20, 30, 40, and you'd have to switch bets. So that's another win. So obviously you want to cash out when you're back to the $10 or close to, but we're up $380. So another really good system. The original system was called City of Gold, and again, I've had some subscribers saying that they're really winning with this, and one in particular says he's never lost with it so far. So that's pretty incredible. The one up, one down is definitely safer than the martingale, and I still use my $1,300 bankroll I use with Play Like a Pro when I'm using this, and it definitely is much safer. But when you do get up pretty high, it does require patience and that bankroll. So make sure that you're patient and you have time to play when you're going to use this one. And I just really appreciate everybody sending these systems in. I've been using a lot of the ones that you guys have sent, and this week I'm kind of focusing on the ones that I use the most, and because I've got a lot of questions from you guys about what I've been winning with. And boy, this is a great one here. So also, if you have not joined the TRM fan club yet, like a lot have had this week, it is real easy. You just sign up with the link in the description, and or you can hit join on the homepage. It's only 99 cents per month to get in that group. And again, just really appreciate everyone's support of the channel. There's a playlist coming up here you can click on to help navigate through the videos if you're having trouble with all of them. There's a top 10 list, a top 5 list, most viewed videos that might help you navigate through the channel better. Also, too, I have polls every day at 8 a.m. And that are a lot of fun. If you like to take polls, go ahead and take part in those. I think that's it helps me get to know you guys and helps you guys get to know each other better as well. But keep sending in your ideas, and the cool thing is that you guys are testing these systems and letting me know if you like it, don't like it, or would modify it, or if you hate it. That's fine too. Go ahead and let me know in the comments. That's what it's all about, and I really appreciate everyone's honesty. And that's what's going to help us all get better at this game. And you're going to help other people out too, because your feedback might persuade them in the decisions that they make on what they're going to use. So I think that's pretty cool as well. And remember, don't gamble with money that you can't afford to lose. Use a smaller unit size if that's the case. But whatever you do, don't increase the unit size and leave the bankroll the same. So remember, small unit size, large bankroll gives you a better chance. That's very important. Don't be greedy. And I think that this is a system here that is such a great modification to Play Like a Pro, so that you're not martingaling all the time. And I still use the regular Play Like a Pro too, but I'm incorporating this for sure lately. And I just think it's great that we keep seeing these new systems pop up. There's a lot of really smart people on this channel. So again, thank you guys for the support, and hope you enjoyed today's video. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.